Hello everyone, my name is Oriana and today I'm going to talk about scholar influence, specifically about Krashen's theories. And I would like to start this presentation with this question: why he has influence in my conceptions of learning? And I divide it in 3 points. The first one is that he focused his attention on the internal but also in the external process of acquiring language in the case of students. He considered not only the process of acquiring and process the information in the brain of the young learners, but also the external process or concepts. This is related to the atmosphere and the appropriate atmosphere that as a teachers we have to create for them to get the most appropriate knowledge about a language. I like also that he not only focused on the grammar theories. We know the nature of the young learners. They like to have fun. They like to play games. So I like that Krashen's not focus on the grammar or on the grammar. They focus on that students has a different process of learning. Okay, but before we continue with Krashen, I would like to open a quick parenthesis, and this is related to Piaget's theory, and I would like to open this parenthesis because I think his proposals are very important and they also works as a combination with Krashen's theories. Um, okay, according to Piaget, and some proposals that he give us is that he sees a student as an active learning and they are constantly learning but in a different way that an adult learner. I like that he proposed that they need to interact with the world. There exists an interaction between themselves and the world to solve problems and create new knowledge. And for this, they need to see, they need to touch, smell, and listen everything around them, and to know what's happening around them and understand every single situation. And also, I like that Piaget focused his attention on the culture and the social impact. And this is very important to notice because Krashen talk a little about this concept about the impact of the culture of the society, specifically in the atmosphere in the classroom. And finally, I like that Piaget talk about the all these concepts. They are important for the student to restructure their own knowledge and create new knowledge related to these internal or external concepts. And as I told you, according to these concepts, I think Piaget and theory combines their theories to continue with Krashen. Now, throw back to Krashen, how he has influenced my perception of learning in the case of the students and teaching in the case of the teacher, is that according to his theories, and based on my experience as a teacher, I have considered the 5 theories. The first one, the natural order hypothesis, the input of the hypothesis, the effective filter, the environment, and the silent period. I have already considered, but I was not conscious about it. So now that I am in this field of teaching, I can understand better the process of learning of the students, how and why they understand and learn easily some aspects or some topics instead of others. And also I can understand that there exist different type of students in the case of over, under, and optimal monitors, and also how they understand the language, how they acquire the language based on their understanding of the message, because as they are young learners, they need to do something to learn something else. And also I am more conscious about the filter hypothesis. As we are adult learners, we consider some information more interesting or important than others, and they are as a young learners. put in practice this filter. And also, as I told you, the point of the environment, the motivation, the self-confidence, the anxiety, and the personal trait, they are very important in the case of the in the class and the students to create new knowledge. And this is very related to when I teach some classes. If I enter to the class in a sad mood or in a bad mood, my students notice that and they don't want to participate in the class. And finally, the silent period. I'm very conscious about it because I understand that some students might feel some frustrated about some aspects, internal or external, but that doesn't mean that they are not learning information. They are just decoding and analyzing that information to create more in the future. And this is all for me. Thank you very much.